Hey y'all, JS Creations Our Sanity here, and today I'm going to show you how I did these crocheted snow globe ornaments. Okay, so what you're going to need is, I just used scrap yarn, so you're going to need a light blue, a white, and then some type of color for your base. You'll also need, these are just some Christmas buttons to put in your snow globe. You will need some type of cutter because these have the little backs, so you'll cut those off so it's a flat back. I'm working with a 5mm hook. You'll need a pair of scissors, a stitch marker, a needle to weave in your ends, and hot glue gun. So grab your supplies and we'll get started. Okay, we're going to start with our light blue, and we're going to make a magic circle. Into that circle, we are going to do 6 single crochet. There's 1, 2, 3, and 6. Close our circle. Now into that first single crochet there, we're working in the round, so we're not going to close our circle, we're not going to close our rounds, we're just going to keep working. So in that first single crochet, we are going to put 2 single crochet, and I'm going to work over my tail. So there's 1. And to help you keep track, I would use a stitch marker, so mark that stitch. And that's the beginning of your of this round. So that was 1 single crochet. We're going to go into the same stitch and do 1 more. So that's 2 single crochet in the same stitch. And that's what we're going to do all the way back around. So the next stitch, we're going to put 2 single crochet. The next, 2 single crochet. And just continue doing that until you get back to your stitch marker. Okay, I'm back at my stitch marker. You should have 12 stitches. So now, I'm going to take out my marker, and this next stitch, we're going to put 2 single crochet. So that's 1, replace your stitch marker. Go into the same stitch and do another single crochet. Okay, so there's 2 in that one. Now the next stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet. Into the next, we're going to do 2 single crochet. Into the next, we're going to do 1. So that's the pattern all the way around. We did 2, 1, 2, 1. So now we're ready to do 2 again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So do that all the way back around, and I'll meet up with you at the beginning. Okay, and back around to the beginning. You should have left off with just 1 single crochet in the last stitch for a total of 18 stitches on this round. Okay, so for the next round, our pattern is going to be 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So there's 1, replace my stitch marker, 1 more in the same stitch. Into the next stitch, we're going to do 1 single crochet. Into the next, we're going to do 1 single crochet. Into the next stitch, we're going to do 2 single crochet. So that's going to be our pattern. 2, 1, 1, 2. So the next stitch is 1 single crochet. The next is 1 single crochet. The next is 2. So continue that pattern, that 2, 1, 1, 2, all the way back around. Okay, coming up on my last 2 stitches, which is 1 single crochet into each of those. So for this round, you should have a total of 24 stitches. Okay, for the next round, we're going to do 2 single crochet. So there's 1, replace my stitch marker, and then do 1 more in that same stitch. And then we're going to do 1 in the next, 1 in the next, 1 in the next, and then 2 in the next. So our pattern is 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. So continue that all the way back around. Okay, you should have a total of 30 stitches for that round. So our next round, we're going to start with 2 single crochet into the same stitch. There's 1, there's 2. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Into the next stitch, we're going to do 2 single crochet. And that is our pattern. So we have 2 together, then we have 1, 1, 1, 1, and then 2 together. Okay, so repeat that pattern. So you're going to do 1, 1, 1, 1, 2 together, all the way back around. Okay, so at the end of that round, you should have 36 stitches, and that was our last round for our light blue. Okay, so now we're going to pick up our white. So for this next round, we're going to do 2 single crochet in the next stitch. So put your hook through, grab your white, pick it up, pull it through, and then finish your stitch with your white. Okay, so there's our first. So put your stitch marker back. And now I'm going to work over my tails here. We can snip that blue. So into that same stitch, we're going to put another single crochet. Okay. So now into the next 5 stitches, we're going to do 1 single crochet in each. Okay, so there's my 5. Now the next stitch, we're going to do 2 single crochet. So that's our pattern for this round. 2 single crochet, 1 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 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Okay? So again, that's 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches, 2 single crochet in the next. And that's our repeat all the way around. So go ahead and do that and I'll be back. Okay, at the end of this round you should have 42 stitches, and that's our only round for our white. So what we're going to do, take your stitch marker out, and into that next stitch there we're going to slip stitch, and then cut your white, weave in your tail. Okay, now we're ready to do our base. So grab your color. We're going to make a slip stitch or slip knot. Okay, you can start anywhere. I usually start here in the corner where I left off. So we're going to attach our yarn. I'm going to stick my hook into that stitch there. Grab my blue, yarn over, pull through. Well, let's try that again. There we go, and then just pull through. Okay, so our yarn's attached. Now, into that same stitch that we attached our yarn, we're going to do a single crochet. So that is our first single crochet there. Okay, now into the next 7 stitches, we're going to single crochet. So we should have a total of 8 single crochet there. Now we are going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to do 2 single crochet in that first stitch right here. So there's 1, And there's 2. Okay, into the next 6 stitches, we're going to do 1 single crochet. Okay, into our last stitch, we're going to do 2 single crochet. It's going to be a little tight. There's 1. And there's 2. So we should have a total of 10. Okay, we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch across. So for a total of 10 stitches. Okay, so now we're going to do 1 more row. So we're going to chain 1, turn our work, and again we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch across for a total of 10 stitches. Okay, that is our last row. So we're going to cut our yarn. Go ahead and weave in your ends. And for my little hanger here, I'm just going to cut a piece of my white. Take my needle here. Find approximately the middle at the top here. And put that through there, tie a knot, and that's going to be my hanger. So go ahead and do all that, and then I'll be back to fill in our globe. Okay, go through your stash of buttons, determine what seam you want to put in your globe. So for this one, here's what I've decided to do. A little reindeer dancing in the snow. So now, if your buttons have these little things on the back, you're going to want to cut those off so that you've got a flat back. So that's what my clippers here are for. So now my back is flat. So I'm going to do that with the rest of them. Now I'm going to take my glue gun and I've got a pair of tweezers here. Sometimes it's easier for these smaller ones to have a pair of tweezers to hold them. So I'm just going to put a little dab of hot glue on the back of here, and then put it down on my globe, just like that. You want to have everything positioned where you want it before you start gluing. There we go. Snow globe's all done. So I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Stay safe out there. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And until next time, see ya.